Hey, welcome everybody. It's Peter Moinero here, back again for another session of a GrooveKart. And I'm just going to say hello to Tyra that's in the chat. Good to see you, Tyra. How are you? And if you're watching this live, push just type in hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay of this, if you can put if you can type in hashtag replay. And Tyra is saying greetings and welcome to Groove Asia Leaders Unite. Okay, so look, what we're going to be going through is just sort of having a bit of a play around with Groove.ai and ChatGPT. Just going to go through creating some sort of creating images, say for your websites or for your GrooveKart site, whatever you want to use it for. And I just thought, let's make use of the Groove.ai and ChatGPT and see if we can and see what it's like just sort of creating images first, first time around, because it's become very intuitive. I did talk about this the other day on a G Live, and I thought I might just do the same today, but we'll just go a bit more into it. So anyway, look, I want to share my screen. And if I go to, we're going to go to Groove.ai. And if I can see where my screen is. Okay, there it is. Thanks, Karen. There we have it. We're in the Groove.ai dashboard. And where I want to go to is I just want to go into chat. I don't really want to go into create a project. I just want to do a chat. So I'm going to do a new chat. So it's kind of like being in ChatGPT 3.5, which it pretty much is. And I'm going to just type in here, create let's just say a prompt for an image of an image of, let's just call it a hippo. Hopefully it will pick up on that shortened version of a hippo in a busy New York, in busy New York downtown. So just thinking off the top of my head, something, and just see what it does. Now, as you know, we cannot at the moment create images within the Groove.ai, but we will be, and that will be deploying, in the very, very near future. But as you can see, it's actually created me a prompt. And here we have an image, the bustling streets of New York City filled with the usual hustle and bustle of cars, pedestrians, and towering skyscrapers. Now picture this scene interrupted by an unexpected sight, a majestic hippo strolling through the busy downtown streets. This whimsical image invites you to contemplate the extraordinary challenges, your perception of the ordinary. It gets a little bit beyond here. It's a playful reminder that even in the midst of urban chaos, there's always room for a touch of magic and wonder. Now, that's kind of like a story, right? Because it's not at this stage, it's not actually creating any images, but it's giving us a bit of a story. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab that copy, and I'm going to go into ChatGPT. Now, if you're on ChatGPT 4, the paid version, you want to go into here and you want to go into ChatGPT 4, because then you'll be able to create the images in here. But don't panic. If you're not on ChatGPT 4, then we've got another workaround on that. But let's just see what it creates here. So I'm going to put everything in here. I'm going to take out those quotation speech marks, and then we're just going to go. We are just going to click on. Not that. We want to get rid of Monica. Okay. At the moment, that's actually in my way. Right. There we go. Here we go. Let's just see what we come up with. So this is ChatGPT 4 paid version, and it should give me an image fairly shortly, because this connects up with DALL-E 4. DALL-E 3, and let's just see. It's normally pretty good first time around. It's very, very cool. But let's just see what we got here. You can ask it to provide it in either landscape or give you 3-4 options and of images. But let's just see what we get from this particular prompt. I should have asked for landscape, but it's given me landscape anyway, so that's really cool. It must have heard me. So here we have a bit of a hippopotamus, quite a huge hippopotamus, walking through a busy New York downtown street. Oh, it's it's a little bit sort of OTT, but let's actually go to Bing Chat. And because that's already got DALL-E 3 in it, we're just going to go into, and I can't find it. This one there. No, it's not the one. I don't know if I can put it into that one. Try that. All right, I had the thing here. I'm just trying to find it. Can't find it. Maybe I should just. Oh, here we go. There you go. Right, now in here is the Bing Chat, and you can see I've actually created a few images. I am going to do pretty much. I'm just going to put an image of a hippo in downtown in a busy downtown New York. All right, and then I'm just going to enter. Now this is free, and you can see by the images above, it's actually pretty good images. So here we're actually creating something here. And no, the image of a hippo is, however, I found a bronze statue of a hippo ballerina. Okay, tell me more about the statue. What is your? Let's just try this again. Create an image of a hippo. And busy town, New York. Let's try that again. Sometimes you have to attempt this a couple of times, and hopefully we can get an image this time. Okay, so we're not getting anything there. It still comes back with a bronze hippo. Let me just see what that looks like. Get the images, timeout. Oh, here we go. It's creating something. So when this comes out, it's pretty much creating an image. So we'll see what it does there. But, if we go back to, while that's doing that, if we go back to here, we can certainly get them to, or get it to change it. If I put in, make the hippo more a realistic size and not giant size. And here we go. We got here's the images in the Bing Chat, and let's just bring that up. And there you got. That's a pretty cool image. I mean, it's not as big as the other one in ChatGPT. This one here could be more realistic because hippos are quite huge. So that one there could be quite more realistic. So there is actually some really cool images here, which you could just use straight away. I know that these would be pretty cool to use in maybe a storybook or something like that. But yeah, so some really cool, nice resolution images. And of course, it looks like we're downtown, a busy downtown New York street. So really cool. Now let's just have a look at ChatGPT and see if it's actually created. And I'm sure I actually put it in here. Okay, it's still thinking about it. Here is a revised. This is a revised one, so the hippos are a lot more smaller. But you can see how you can talk with it, right? And you can get it to change a few things. But I think the dinosaur one was actually really cool. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. This called the dinosaur is flying a helicopter. I love this stuff. It just makes you sort of use your imagination. Let's just see what that comes up with. But again, like, I mean, if you're not on ChatGPT 4, do this in Bing. It is free, and it uses the same DALL-E 3 as what ChatGPT 4 uses. So you don't actually have to pay for it in there. But going back to here, it pretty much all just started with a prompt that I had in that I got from Groove.ai. So you can actually create the prompt here and put it into DALL-E if you want to. Into Bing or into ChatGPT 4. So I don't know. Is anybody in here at the moment actually using either ChatGPT 4 or Bing to actually create any images? Just put a yes or one if you are, or two if you're not. And if you're not, give it a go, give it a try, especially if you want to just use the Bing one for now. Yeah, so here we have. Well, that's actually a dinosaur flying on top of a helicopter, and it looks like the actual tail of the dinosaur is the tail of the helicopter. So, yeah, but you get what I mean. It's there are things you need to actually play around with. I mean, obviously, the more descriptive the prompt is, the better. But what I have found, even sometimes when you do a very descriptive prompt, it can actually still come up with something completely different. Tell me more. Okay, so Tyra she uses Bing. Awesome. So I'm just wondering, like, in terms of like what do you use it for? Do you use it for? And Karen uses Bing. Do you use it for websites? Do you use it for like doing images for your websites, like maybe for your landing pages, or do you use it for creating designs, maybe for t-shirts? What would you use it for? Because I find that I use this quite a lot for various things. If I wanted to do a design for a t-shirt, I could probably do it on here. Like if I wanted to say put in here provide an image of a monkey eating a lollipop. And I'm going to put transparent background. I'm also going to put no background. And just see what we come up with. Now I'm going to do the same on ChatGPT 4. Just going to copy and paste that in there. And so it's thinking about it here. Well, we've got quite a few different ones that it's got from Google coming up here, but it's creating one here. And let's just see Okay, that's pretty cool. But I mean, it hasn't got a transparent background. So I'm going to ask it to remove the background on the images you provided. Oh, there's one here. So as you can see, it's actually removed the background, but that's probably still something you have to clear out because it's actually just a image of a removed background. It actually hasn't removed the background, but it's simulating it. So that's something I would probably put on a t-shirt. It's quite kind of cute. It's not understanding what I'm saying over here. So, but as you can see, you can get some good images, and but yeah, you have to be a little bit more specific, I guess. Or if I was to say, I'm sorry, I don't have to move the background. Okay, if I was to say, provide an image. Okay, on okay. Please have only a white background. It just makes it easier to remove a background if it's actually on a white background. So we'll just see what happens there. Okie, and I think it's going to create something. Here we go. So yeah, cool thing for a kid's t-shirt. If I was to put that on a kid's t-shirt, so yeah, so definitely an image I could use in for my store. Again, it's actually not quite getting the message. I see that the eyes change on this monkey when you hover over it. Not sure why, but obviously that would be too difficult to remove the background. So something like this I would be able to use, which means that you just definitely got to play around with this one here. I'm just having a look. Make your monkey be okay. Make it a cartoonish image. I'm going to try that. It has some suggestions. But yeah, so just an idea. If you're looking at sort of creating some sort of a design for a t-shirt, you want to be creative, and in terms of what you want you want, either Bing or Chat GPT for what you ask for, and see what you come up with. But it's kind of beats sort of searching a whole bunch of images. So now that one's probably actually better. So those ones there would definitely go well on the t-shirt. I would definitely be able to remove the background on there and put it onto a black t-shirt or red t-shirt or whatever. I try and go for colors that are actually in the actual image as a background, as a color of a t-shirt, just so that it has a color of the image in there. So let's just say if I had went for something like a pink t-shirt and then had that on top, that would look really nice. Or even a light sort of a tan or green, just colors that are actually in there. I try and select a t-shirt that's got a close color to it that's in the image. But definitely these are cool images. The whole four of them. This one here is a little bit more got too much in the background, but I could see kids loving this sort of design, right? And so that's something that you could actually use in a print on demand type sort of scenario. So that's what I wanted to show you, just how easy it is to create a image for like a print on demand t-shirt. You could even do something like a Christmas one, a Christmas Grinch or something like that. Actually, before I go, let me just try that. I'm going to try Christmas Grinch. And I'm not being very specific here, but at the end of the day, this is pretty intuitive on a white background. Let's have it doing something. Let's have it doing Christmas Grinch on a Christmas Grinch. We'll have it smiling and drinking a can of, and let's put a brand in here, Coca-Cola. Let's see what happens there. I wonder how that will come out. All right, and I'm going to try and use the same one, the same prompt. So it's just understanding the question. I'm going to see if I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to put it into Bing over here. And see what that comes up with. So we're actually using DALL-E 3 on both ChatGPT 4 and Bing. And let's just see what we get. There you go. So that's, it's actually Coca-Cola. I think it even spelled it right. How cool is that? So, you can actually get it holding the, wow, this is cool. So look, at the end of the day, there's no limits on what you can actually do. And that one there has screwed up the Coca-Cola a wee bit. But if you go back to ChatGPT 4, you can pretty much see that it's spouted out pretty much, and it looks like the actual Coca-Cola can. What's this one here? And by the way, I've got ChatGPT 4 in a Bing browser, and then I've also got the Bing, DALL-E, the Bing chat over here. So I'm actually switching from Bing to ChatGPT 4 in the same browser. So I'm able to make some comparisons. That's not too bad. It's got the Coca-Cola. It's kind of written it out. So it really does look like what I've asked for, except the bottle one. I didn't ask for the bottle, I asked for the can. But here we go. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So, this is a great way to get to actually get some types of designs for your print-on-demand products, if you like. All right, now I'm just going to move on to we're completed our session today for the ChatGPT, and like I've said, like with Groove.ai, you can definitely create some prompts in there if you wanted to, and then put it into ChatGPT 4 or Bing and create your images. And like I said before, it's going to come out with you're going to be able to do it pretty much in Groove.ai when that gets deployed. All right, now coming up in terms of what we've got coming up with Groove Asia, and I just want to show you our calendar. And in the month of December, we will be still having a few things on. We do actually have AI Fundamentals, which is coming up on Wednesday the 1st of November. Sorry, we're going to go December. There. So, was it AI Advanced? So we've got Ching Yu's AI Advanced coming up on Saturday the 9th and the 10th of December. Now with the AI Advanced, there will be the event link will be updated shortly, but Ching Yu will be hosting that, and obviously he is our AI ninja, or whisperer as he likes to call himself. Either way, he's still a master of this AI stuff. So if you want to learn more about the AI and some of the things that you can do, he has got a jam-packed 2-day session organized, and there is so many stuff in there. Even things that I don't even know about AI. I think there's been, and don't quote me on this, but there's going to be an inclusion of even how to leverage AI for cryptocurrency, if you're into that. But that's not all. There's a whole range of different things. So if you want to be on that 2-day event, make sure you check back to this calendar, which is at, I think, Karen. I'll just put the link into the chat. This is the link to our public calendar for GrooveAsia.cm, and if you go there, you will see all our events that we've got on, our regular ones, obviously, which is our Groove coaching, and now we have, so that's on Tuesdays, and this is all in GMT, so that'll be on 11 a.m. Tuesdays at GMT +8 time. We also have our Groove Live. Now, Groove Live will be so each week will be different times. And what I mean by that, like week 1, which was just last week, was at 7 a.m. Oh, sorry, just the other day. Sorry, this is week 2. Yesterday it was at 7 a.m. GMT +8, but next week, those are the ones I do, but next week it will be Nick Lakani, and his will be at 7 p.m. GMT +8 time. So it's going to do a bit of a 12-hour change each time, and that will be going up to, well, I'm not sure if we're actually going to be going up as far past the 19th, but we definitely will be going from now up until the 12th at the very least, anyway. So that's the Groove public calendar. Now, we talked about Groove.ai, and we went in there and did what we did for our chat GPT. But if you haven't got Groove.ai, and this is the exciting news I wanted to tell you guys today, is that if you haven't yet got the Groove.ai, and if you've been probably getting emails, or if you heard about that there was actually there was a Black Friday sale on, if you think that it's actually finished, it hasn't. That sale is still on, and we do actually have the prices that we had for Black Friday are still the same prices. So if we go there now, and we go to the Black Friday page here, you'll see the video with Mike Fulsame. We've got 4 days, 1 hour left before these prices run out. Now we've got here Groove.cm. If you're on a free account, and let's just say you haven't got the Groove.ai, you can grab both for it's a ridiculous deal, but I just can't get over just how much of a saving that you've got there. But for 2 easy payments of $8.99, you can get both Groove.cm and Groove.ai. And now that's an unbelievable price. I know that even the price for the Groove.cm on its own is a lot more now than or even when I first got into it. I think it was $13.97. And the highest it's been up to so far, which is the normal price now, is $2,997. But at the moment, you can get it for that and Groove.ai for 2 easy payments of $8.99. That is a absolute deal. All right, but if you only have a free account of Groove.cm, and you just want to upgrade with the Groove.cm, you can get the lifetime account for $13.97, as I just mentioned before. So $13.97 is when I got it back in the early stages of Groove. So this is a fantastic deal. So I would grab that. If you've got a free account, grab it now, because that is something you definitely want to take advantage of. if you do actually have a lifetime account with Groove.cm, and you want to, but you don't have a Groove.ai account, then get this one, which is the lifetime account, and that is $6.97, which is normally $8.97. Another fantastic deal just on its own. Grab that offer before it all runs out. We do, if you go a bit further down, we do have things like the collective mastermind. It has an incredible 80% off. Normally 25,000. Today it's only 5,000 for 1 full year. That is an awesome deal. Obviously, the collective mastermind is exactly what it is. You're going to be, people that are actually on this mastermind get to have Mike feel same, coaching them, going through a lot of stuff when it comes to about Groove and agencies and stuff like that. Also has some really high quality international speakers, renowned speakers, sometimes attend as well. So there's a huge value in that, and that's only 5,000 for 1 full year. Then we have get 1 year Groove agency. If you're actually if you want to combine the collective mastermind and you get a Groove agency and receive 1 year of the collective mastermind free. It's a holiday sale. It's normally okay. So you have the 25,000 for the Groove agency, which is normally 25. Yeah, normally 25,000. Then you have the collective mastermind, normally 25,000. So that's a full retail price of 50,000. And this holiday savings in terms of the Black Friday and the holiday saving is $30,000 that you will save. You can get all this for 20,000. So that's another huge bargain. You can read more about the details in here. There's also the white label, the Groove.ai white label, and that is $4.97 a month. There is no change on that at the moment, because that is a standard cost. But as it actually says here, the price is probably going to increase to $9.97 eventually. But this is if you're looking at starting your Groove.ai white label, and you get in your customers who want to actually get on, want to have a website that's got that's integrated with AI, and like Groove will do all the work for you. They'll set it all up for your client. They'll do all the sales funnels, the landing pages, all those sorts of things. Get it all set up for you, for your client, and all you do is that you keep 100% of the profit from the payment that you get from your client. And to be part of this Groove.ai white label, it's only $4.97 a month. So that is a really, really competitive price this day and age. When you're paying for developers to do this for you, that it can get quite high. So that's a great deal. You can normally just tick that when you're actually, or you can get it here in terms of the white label. So you can just get it here as a single one. If you're not actually, if you don't need a Groove.cm or Groove.ai account, because you've got the both in the full time. But if you do and need the two, you may as well have a look at this and see whether or not you want to take on the Groove.ai white label as well. So by doing that, if you're actually going to get this bundle here, all you need to do is when you get to the checkout form here, is click it here. All right, just click it there, and that way then it will notify Groove.ai that you actually want to have your own SaaS company, AI SaaS company, and you don't pay anything until February. Okay, and the actual product will be released on January next year, but you don't pay anything until February. So it gives you a little bit more time to get some customers together and start selling selling products to them in terms of what, building a website for them and having that whole AI solution integrated. So that's me for the week. Hopefully there was some good information you got from today, and thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Simon Liang with GrooveAsia.cm. Are you already a part of the #1 community in the world? If not, do so right now for free training and support, along with live sessions to help you succeed. Start now by joining us in our private Facebook group and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at GrooveAsia.cm.